Hi there, welcome to I Love Papercraft Television. Today we're going to be making this little box from the Petal card for the Big Shot. We're going to take 4 of them and then we're going to make this, put the window sheets in there and then put on the cute little penguin from the Cute and Cuddly stamp set. So let's get started. So the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your Petal card die for the Big Shot and you're going to make your little sandwich. So you're going to take Bashful Blue cardstock, layer it on top of your die. On top is going to go your silicone pad, the one that's meant to make your score lines. And then on the bottom, your standard cutting pad. Just gonna put those in there, run them through. And I really recommend you do use the pad as opposed to the hard plastic pad because it'll help you cut out your score lines really nicely. So as you can see, that just fell right out, no issues or anything. So then what you're gonna do is take your bone folder and you're just gonna take one of your petals and fold it right along that score line. You wanna fold it really well because what you're gonna do is cut it off. Ignore my flying two-way tape there. So you're just going to take this, cut it off. Then you're going to do that for all 4 of them. So that it's going to look like that. So you're going to use those to connect them together. Then for this one, to get where the window sheet is, you're going to take the 1 3/4 circle punch. You're going to punch in, try to get it lined up. You can measure it out if you want, but I'm a bit of an eyeballer by nature. And then you're going to put your hole in there. Next thing we're going to do, so you're going to see you're going to want to attach these together. So we're going to cut off one of the flaps where this flap with the circle goes. Otherwise you'll have this showing behind your window sheet. And we'll run some sticky strip along there. And I really recommend for this project that you use sticky strip as opposed to using the snail adhesive or another adhesive because the sticky strip will give the adhesion you need to keep your box together. So anytime you're making boxes or any sort of 3D project, really rely on your sticky strip. So then you're just going to take this, line it up like this, so then you have the base of your box. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take and stamp this snowflake image which comes from the Christmas Punch set and Bashful Blue Classic ink. Just going to do this for a little tone on tone. And the one thing you want to make sure when you're doing this project is you get all of your 4 panels of your box together before you start stamping so that everything matches up really nicely. So you're just going to stamp this randomly. And your top flaps will be shown, so you want to make sure you get those covered as well. So once we have that all stamped, next thing we're going to do is just put your ink aside, and then we're going to take the window sheets. So what I've done is these come in a little 12 by 12 sheet. They have a little white backing. I've already cut mine up into a little square. You get 2 12 by 12 sheets in a package. And what you're going to do is the snail is okay for the window sheets. I've done a little bit of experimenting. Just run a little bit here. Here, here. Take your window sheet. There's a bumpy side. I put the bumpy side out just to give my project a little more dimension. Line that up. You may want to take your bone folder, really make sure it's on there. And then you'll see you have your little window. So the next thing we're going to do is fold along all of our scores, side to side, and top to bottom. The ones along the tops and the bottoms are a little tougher, so you might want to just use your bone folder to get a nice clean crease. You can kind of see now how the little box is coming together. I'll fold that last one in. So we got really good clean lines. So we're just going to put away the box for a second. And then we're going to start working on our tags. So first thing we're going to do is get our little penguin going. We're going to use markers for him. So this is the little penguin from the Cold and Cuddly stamp set, which is in the Holiday Mini. We're just going to use some markers to color him in using the brush tips. We're going to use Real Red on the heart, pumpkin pie on his little beak, and then the rest of him is going to be in basic gray. I can't seem to find the right tip of the marker for some reason. And there's my phone ringing. This is a hazard of being in your home. I wonder who's calling me. Maybe it's someone who wants to stamp. We're just going to keep shooting the video because I've already got partway through this. So let that be a valuable lesson to you, everyone. When you're shooting a video, turn off your phone. Now we'll just go back and do his little feet and the orange as well. He's so super cute. And then his eyes again and the brown, the black. All right, so just a little huff on it a little bit. Stamp him out. Isn't he so cute? And you're just going to take your paper snips. And I'm not a big fan of doing tons and tons of cutting, but this one is pretty short and sweet, so we can do this on video. And really, I find you really need a small pair of scissors with a good point, like the paper snips, to be able to do your cutting really well for projects. So using a pair of large scissors, very hard to manipulate around the turns. And this Cold Cuddly stamps, I don't know if you noticed when I was stamping it, but my son has been using it, and it is all kinds of stained. It's red and purple, and that's the great thing about the wooden blocks. It doesn't matter. Stamp still performs at the right level. Now just watch with this little guy that you don't cut off his feet, because they're a little bit fussy. That's why I just cut around them real quick. That's the interest of saving a little bit of time. And there's his last little wing. Well, it's okay if you have a little bit of white space, so put that aside. So you have your little guy who's going to sit on your window sheet. The other thing you're going to do is you're just going to take your marker and put a greeting on there, and we're just going to skip the tag for now. This video is falling apart by Maggie, but that's okay. You guys get the point. You love me anyways. And we all love paper crafts, so we're united together. So you're going to take your sticky strip. Keep it out of your ink pad. That's actually a good lesson I'd like to share with everyone. Put your ink pads away and close them when you're working on a project, because I can't tell you how many times I've had a card actually fall. That's right, fall, when it's all finished, into the ink pad. And let me tell you, that's a big bummer. So then you're just going to line these up so you can get this guy like so. So then you're going to see your top and bottoms and you're thinking, oh goodness, what are we going to do about those? So what you're going to do is just, like you would be shutting a box. You could adhere these shut if you wanted, but I don't have anything in this box yet, so I'm not going to. And the trick I'm going to show you guys with the ribbon at the end will really help hold it together. So 2 threads down, up, and in. So there's our box, and you'll notice it's a little bit wobbly, but when we put the ribbon on, that will really stabilize it. So we'll just tie the ribbon on now. This is the white and satin ribbon. It is very yummy, super nice to work with and tie. So all we're going to do is put it underneath. We're going to tie it really tight on top. And I've been trying to decide what to put in this box. I'm not quite sure, but I'm thinking some of those nice holiday peppermint patties. Looks super, super cute. So then you'll see that really makes the box a lot here. You can just trim off your edges if you want. So now, my loyal viewers, we get some more sound effects. We get my crazy cat Charlie meowing in the background. Really, we've got all kinds of great sound effects today. So then you're just going to take a little Stampin' Dimensional. You stick your little penguin on, so he's sitting right beside the window sheet. And then, so I'm just going to leave this one like this. If you wanted, you could make one with a tag. So this is just the greeting from the Cute and Cuddly stamp set, and the large tag and the small tag together with a little bit of real red and that splash of blue. So there you go, quick and easy little box. You can make for the holidays. You can put whatever in it, little jewelry or candies or pretty much anything will fit in this box. So I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you want to see more tutorials like this, check out www.ilovepapercrafts.com. Thanks so much for checking this out. Have a great day.